Alrighty, alrighty. Hello, hello, everyone. Dance party, dance party, dance, 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 dance party. Okay. Yeah, dance party. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so we are gonna start off by making a new train. Now, where is my... Ah, you changed your name? Banana? I could have sworn I had a thingy here. I guess I don't have one. So, I need a train station. Train station will go right here. Facing that way. And we will place train station right here. There we go. So we are going to start by placing... No, not that. What? Am I stupid? Oh, yes, I am stupid. Gonna start by placing a train there. What you pointing to? AC, you're there. Am I muted? Ah, you mean. Okay. I'm definitely not muted, so that is good. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Still says you're #1, so I love the looks of that. So we don't need this train to be very big. That is all we need. Let's go ahead and grab some cobbled deep slate, just because I really don't care what this looks like. And it doesn't need to be made out of anything specific. I just realized this is not gonna work. So let's go ahead and actually break all of this down and move this outside, because this is not gonna work. So let's go up the tunnel. How you been, Banana? It feels like forever, even though I just streamed 2 days ago. I did also, yesterday, I went through and completely changed how my setup is and where it's positioned in my room. So I am very excited about that. This is my first real test. I just got on yesterday to make sure everything looked good and worked. So I'm excited. Yes, sir. So this will just be a little platform for me to work on. Okay, I am out of deep slate. So throw that there. Throw that there, and then we will come out just a little bit more. We're like, that's perfect. That should be more than enough for me. So I'll place that there, and then I will place this. We'll place this like right there. That's fine. So I need to okay, is this bugged? So like if I put this here. Okay, I'm just gonna relog real quick. Because that's supposed to pop up and actually let me create a new train, but it's not. Okay, It seems this one is broken. So let's make a new one. What do I need to make a new one? I need a compass, and a compass is iron and redstone. And I have iron. Do I have any redstone? I do have redstone. So now I should be able to make a new one. Compass and train stations. Sick. Why can I not make a new train station? I don't know what this is about. Is it because it's not thick enough? How about now? Will it allow me to do it now? No, what? So if I put that there and then place that down, what is going on? Okay, we're gonna throw these in there, and I guess we're gonna make another one to see if that fixes it. If not, I have no idea what actually is going on. So let's make another compass. And my redstone. And then I need a, was it brass casing and a compass, or a train casing and a compass? Train casing and a compass. So there, and okay. Is it broken? It might be broken. So I guess let's go try this in my train yard. Maybe it'll work then. Maybe it just doesn't like floating. You'd think though you'd be able to just make it wherever, kinda. But maybe it just doesn't like floating. So let's go make this in the train yard. So like, we'll put this like right there. There we go. So yeah, I guess it just doesn't like floating. So I need a, where did my train casings go? I left them in this backpack. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons again. So we'll put that there and like right there. Like I say, it doesn't need to be very big. Which that is probably bigger than I need it to be, but that's fine. So next we want all of my drills. Now I'm not exactly sure how I want this to actually look, other than the fact that I know I want this to be pretty big. So that's the width that I currently have for this tunnel here. So it's two blocks and then the walls. I'm thinking we go a little bit bigger. Maybe like 3 wide. I think, and then we can make this an actual circle instead of the like half circle this is. See, it's got 3 up there and then 2 there. I think that would look nice. So put that there. We'll break that. And then we'll just fill in all of these real quick. So if I want it to be that wide, it's going to have to be wider. How tall do I want it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's go ahead and fill in all of these like that. That's fine. So that doesn't quite look like a circle. And it also does need to go one further out. So let's break this, and let's also break this. So we'll put that there. We'll do 2 up, and then maybe... Well, I gotta make it so that it's... Wow, building circles in Minecraft is hard. Why is this so hard? And why can I not wrap my brain around this? Because I don't want it to be flat, unless... I don't know. Let's see. I have 2. And then... I go up. I go in 1. And then... Oh, that is definitely wrong. Wait, why did I break that? I want to go there, 2, and then 1, 1. So that is not exactly what I'm looking for, because that is not a circle. There we go. But how would that look as a tunnel? Not very good. Not very good at all. So if we got rid of those, is that better? That's better. So, you know what? Yeah, we'll stick with that, I think. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that. And then we want... Honestly, I think that's all we need for right now. And then I will use my vault. No, I'll use chests because I don't have a very good way of actually emptying them currently. So let's go ahead and put on a whole bunch of chests. Like that. And then we will do the same thing over here. Out away. So, Banana, if you are still here, how many accounts do you actually have? Because I can't remember if this is the same account as one of the first times that you were in my stream, or if it's not. But if it's not, that means you have at least 3 accounts. Okay. So let's get this all glued together. And then after we get this dug out, we will be able to go ahead and actually design how I want this to look. Get that glued together, get that glued together, get that connected. And then there's that, and then we'll connect that one as well. So now I just have to connect all of these to the back. I guess the front, technically. Instead of doing it that way, we're just gonna throw a piece of deep slate, not right there, because that's gonna bug me. A piece of deep slate, I guess there. To connect all of these. And then I need this to be connected there. We can connect this all the way. Actually, we should have just done it that way. And then, there we go. So now that is all connected. So if I break that again and then connect that all the way back, we should have a train as soon as I put the controls on. I'm not sure if I have any other controls. I may need to make more. It certainly is looking like I do. So, let's go ahead and search up train controls right here. We want one of those, and we need a contraption controller. None of these. Yeah, contraption controls. That's what it is. I need a button. Do I have any wood? I do have wood, so that is perfect. And then, boom. All right. So now we have this. We can go ahead and glue this down once we get them placed. So I think I want the train controls there and the... Did I make 2 train controls? Somehow I did. Yeah, I guess somehow I did. Okay. That's okay. We got it. So let's glue that. Glue that. Now we have a train. Sick. So we can assemble train. And I need to disassemble this, and I need to set this to the drills. And I want this to be off. Assemble train, and I need to move back. Oh, I need a seat too. Disassemble train. I need a seat. Because if I don't, I'm just going to fly off. So let's glue that. Now I can assemble the train. Just like that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Make sure, yep, they are off. And now I need to place that in, place that one in, and then place that one back in. Okay. So now we just gotta drive to where we need to go. Oh, I am zooming. So is this... Yeah, I suppose... Oh my gosh, that just scared the living crud out of me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I guess, Oh, and I took damage. Wow, that was genuinely scary. So I'm just realizing this is the exact same width as the tunnel I have now, just a little shorter. So I guess we'll run it, and if I need to make adjustments, then I will. I don't see a reason for me to need to make adjustments. It's just gonna be a little smaller of a tunnel than my actual base here. I'm going as fast as I can. There we go. And luckily, the train contraption stuff doesn't actually affect the train tracks, so I can just turn this on. Like, if I was to stop right here, I could turn these on, and then now it wouldn't matter. The train tracks aren't going to get destroyed. So that is very nice to know. Maybe I should have added some mechanical saws on this for the trees, but I have my vein miner axe, so I think I can just kind of deal with it. You want to slow down? And I think what I want to do here is kind of exactly what is actually being mined out. So that is very good. So we are going to need to take these trees down. But we'll get that afterwards. Right now, I just want to get to the mountain. We are going to slow this down a little bit, though. Look at us go. This is nice. Yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for, I believe. What's nice about this, too, is I'm going to have a lot of dirt now that I can throw in my storage system. Yeah. While that is giving... Alright. So I am going to want to come back through with another drill and kind of fix that up a little bit. But that's no problem at all. We are flying through this grass. Oh my gosh. Literally flying through it. Oh no! I don't want this to be destroyed. So, no, I don't want that. I want my Silk Touch pick. Mine that up, and then move this over here. You know what? We're going to take this with me for now. We are going to take this with me. And then when we get to the mountain, which I guess is right here, is when I will place that Waystone back down. Just so it's a little easier for me to actually get to. I'm going to have to go through and do a lot of cleanup, but that's okay. We'll get there. Train has reached the end of its track. So let's go ahead and place the Waystone back down there. And now we need to dig a whole tunnel. I wonder, do I have any deployers on me? I do have some deployers. I wonder if I can modify this so that it places deployers for me. So if I go ahead and get my train stations back out. Move this back just a hair. Oh, it is going dark. So let's go ahead and sleep real quick. Just so we don't have to deal with this. There we go. Drink your water. Drink your water if you got some next to you. So let's go ahead and place that there, and we will place this in the ground so I don't have to worry about that. And then we will go ahead and bring the train up to the station. Approach the train track station. Station has been approached. And then disassemble train. So if I want to build this out, I can get rid of this track here. And then I can throw a block down. Like 4 ahead. And then I can throw a mechanical drill here. And then a deployer here. But I want that flipped the other way around. Put that into use mode. Put the train tracks as the filter. I will need to bring this around so it connects. And then I need another super glue. So let's go ahead and grab another super glue. And let's connect that, connect that, connect that. And then I need to connect this to that. So I'm hoping now that as long as there's space, as long as there's space in one of the chests for all of the train tracks, I'm hoping that it places it automatically and I don't have to dig this out by hand to place the tracks and then come back through and mine it. So let's get as many tracks in this chest as possible. There we go. So they are now in there. And if I throw this back in the chest, or in my backpack, throw the chest in there, throw that in there, the 2 deployers left over, and that. That should... I think that is gonna work. So let's go ahead and assemble our train. Move this back. And is that gonna work? No, that is not gonna work. Is it because the deployer is too low? The deployer may be too low. So let's go ahead and bring the deployer up 1. And then reset the filter. So there's that. And then I want to swap the deployer around. I need my super glue again. Bring that there and then bring that down. And now I need the train tracks for the filter. Filter. And now I hope it'll work. If I reassemble that. Will this work? Yes, it will. That is amazing. I have no idea what the train tracks are doing, or the train bogies are doing, but we're just gonna run with this. Before I get too far. No, I know that'll fit because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks tall. My train is only 4, so I know that'll fit. So now I just sit here and... Can I eat, please? Thank you. Now I just sit here and hold W. This is about it. Are you having fun? I know no one's watching, but are you having fun? I'm having fun. Why did it reach the end of its track? What happened? I don't know what happened. I don't know why it reached the end of its track. It shouldn't have reached the end of its track. We are going to flip this around. And then go ahead and go back. Turn those off. We're going to go back to the train station, and we're going to add a mega torch on this. Because I don't want to have to deal with monsters here. I believe I have mega torches on me. If I don't, then I should have kept them on me. Approach a train station. Okay. There are a lot of creepers. Why are there so many creepers? You're dead. You're dead. Pick that up. And then we want a mega torch. First we need to disassemble the train. Place a mega torch there. Glue it back up. There we go. And then now we can assemble the train and we can go. Turn that on. Oh shoot. Every time I forget that it does that. Let's hope it doesn't reach the end of its track. What just happened? That was wild. I didn't know it could do that. Oh, I hope I don't run into a cave. I did not think about that either. I don't know what keeps happening. Derailed train. Oh, I keep derailing, I guess? I don't know. Either way, this is working. I am enjoying this, so we're going to keep doing it. And why did I reach the end of my track? No, you didn't. Are we good now? Yeah, we're good now. This is so much better than doing it the way I was doing it. The way I was doing the tracks was I would go ahead and break, like I would mine all the way to where I wanted to end up going and then go back through and dig it out. But I am very, very happy that this works because it actually means that I'm being like mega efficient right now, kind of. I'll be mega efficient until I gotta empty all the chests. Ooh. You know what I should do? Because I have my backpack here, I should go ahead and add some brass funnels on these chests. And because it's like one entity or one contraption, I guess you'll say, everything that I get from the actual mining itself will be just spit out. Perfect. So let's go ahead and flip her around again. And am I too far? I am not too far. Perfect. Let's disassemble that. Let's add some brass funnels on the end of this. And then I can just pick them up with my backpack, because I have the advanced magnet upgrade. So we will do that. And then we'll do the same thing over here. I think 4 should be more than enough. Oh, wait. That's empty. So what happens if this is empty? Will that not dispense anything? Oh, that won't. Okay, so I guess I do have to use vaults. Let's sleep to get through this rain. Let's throw the cobblestone in there, and then we can just throw this in my other backpack. All of this stuff, the flowers, all of this can go in my other backpack. It can go in this one, maybe? There is not a whole lot that can go in there, and then we'll just throw the rest of the stuff in this one. So, stupid me. I guess we are going to get rid of all of this. How much stuff actually is that? That's quite a bit of stuff so far. And then I want to get rid of this one and that one. So that chest can stay there. Need to get rid of that. Need to get rid of that. And then all of this needs to go. Just like that. Yep, just like that. So now, instead of having that there, we need to get rid of this. And then we can actually make this the vault. So do I have any vaults on me? I do. I will need 2 stacks to make this a full vault. 1. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then I think 1 more. Yeah, it was just 1 more after that. So let's go ahead and throw the other train casing right here. Not right there. We need to throw it back 1. And then we need to do that. And then if we just glue this all together. Perfect. And then we glue this up here. That is beautiful. And then if I'm sitting here, I could throw that. Awesome. So swap all of these around. And I want to negate that, but that doesn't matter because that's on that. Okay. So let's glue all these together. And then let's glue this there. And now I can reassemble the train. Throw that back in there, throw that in there, and throw that back in there. So now I can reassemble the train. If I get on this, I will need... Oh, I completely disconnected that. So, disassemble the train. Get my super glue back out. And re-glue this to the front. We will just do that. So now we should be good. We'll go ahead and pick this up just in case. So there we go. I'm sorry, assemble, not disassemble. I'm struggling. I'm struggling very hard. We're gonna put this chest... Actually, nah, we're gonna put this chest right here. And then we're gonna glue this to the bottom. Yeah, we can glue it there. And now I need more train tracks. Look at that. I'm good. I'm good. But where did my tracks go? Because I just lost the entire chest worth, I think. Oh well, I guess. What can you do? Okay, now we should be good. Oh, that's where it went. Okay. That is where it went. Perfect. Are you not gonna apply it? It spit it all out. Okay, I guess I need to put filters on this. List filter. Now controlling. Approach the station. Disassemble that. And then put list filters on to deny the train tracks. Get rid of all that. And then I want to allow, that is a deny list. So I can go ahead and put one in each. Just like that. And if I throw that back, and finally, if I can get this to work. This is more trouble than I thought it was gonna be. Not gonna lie. Now it should work. So let's assemble the train. Let's move this. Okay. Finally. Oh my god. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. There we go. And then just like that, I am getting all of the cobblestone and stuff that is mined. Perfectly. Hi, Banana. Welcome back. How long have you been back for? Because I just saw that you're back. I haven't gotten very far because I had to modify my design just a little bit to make it more appealing to me. So, okay. Well, I'm glad that I didn't miss your chat for too long. I had to modify my design because it just wasn't working how I liked it to work. And the chests were filling up very, very fast. So I just put a vault on it and made it so that the vault empties everything into my backpack because I have a magnet on it. So I have the brass filters. I have these. Oh, that'd be helpful. That'd be very helpful if I actually picked it all up. I am such a noob. Jeez. Now, everything is being emptied out and picked up into my backpack. Yeah, like the copper, the cobblestone, all that stuff. There we go. Now, how far actually do I need to go? I still need to go. Actually, I don't think I need to go that much further. Honestly. Because I think I'm like right at the edge of the mountain. I feel like we should be breaking out of the mountain anytime soon. Yeah, you can have that over there. I don't want that cave. Hey, Banana, if you got anything to drink, make sure to take a sip of it, okay? I thought we would be breaking out. I can see grass on the minimap. Oh, shoot. Push these guys. Come on. Come on. You drank iced tea. Hey! Now, what kind of iced tea? Is it like sweet tea, unsweet tea, like an pre-made stuff? Like, what is it? I didn't put my mega torch back on, too. Oh, well. I'm almost through the mountain now. Okay. Okay. I'm honestly not really a fan of iced tea, and I'm not sure why, because there's nothing wrong with it. But I guess just not my, pun intended, cup of tea. Ah! Okay. I have not had that brand either. I normally, if I'm going for tea, I normally go for, like, Arnold Palmer's. Come on, come on, you can come out. The train has reached the end of its track. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Come on. There we go. See? It lied to me. Did you happen to see the little dance party that I had right before I started doing this? Like, right as soon as I started. Hey, welcome back. No signal. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? Okay. I said, dance party, woo, dance party, dance party. That's literally all I did. Hey, good to hear that. It's going well. I am just digging with my train. I gotta figure out how there are so many monsters. I gotta figure out what I want to do with this now that I'm out of the mountain. No signal. I just dug straight through this mountain here. And yeah, now I gotta figure out what I want to do with it because I don't want it floating like this. But it might not be a bad idea until I get like over here and then just see where I come out. Because this is going to be a relatively flat track. Not many elevation changes. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll see how far I need to go. I am going to place a Megatorch down. And then unload that area because I don't want to deal with monsters. But yes, it is a big mountain. That's why I did not dig through it by hand. I could not be bothered to dig through it by hand. So I made that train. Honestly, the Create mod is just, it's just great for everything. And I've gotten a little lazy. Like, I actually kind of don't like digging by hand anymore because I've gotten lazy on digging with these. So I can fly because of this, the brass jetpack. It uses water and lava as fuel, or like coal or whatnot. But you can only fly, I think it's up to 22 blocks. You can fly up and then it stops. You just hover here. And then, yeah, the jetpack is what's allowing me to fly. That is another Create. It's a Create add-on, but it has to deal with the Create mod. It is very, very, very useful for building and stuff. So I am going to just keep on going straight. No, it's not exactly the creative mode flying because... Like with creative mode, of course, you double tap space and then you can fly around. But as soon as I stop holding space, I fall. If I want to stay stationary, I shift and hold space at the same time. Well, the back tank is a little different, but is similar concept with the stuff, I guess. I do have a back tank too if you'd like to see it. Okay, so there is fall damage, but I do have another backpack that I can take off. It's called the Blaze Traveler's Backpack from the Traveler's Backpack mod. So every backpack has its own unique abilities. Well, not every backpack. Some backpacks don't have any abilities, but this backpack's ability is... where is it? Maybe it has to be on... Yeah. So this backpack's ability... You know, I don't know why I put that back on, because I have to take it off to see what the ability is. Shift. Immune to fall damage and small fireballs sent by blazes. Okay, so Banana, I'm not sure what you were talking about there. I don't have a back tank with any flight properties. I can't read. So I'm not exactly sure about that one. But yes, there are different jetpack mods. It just seems like this one is the best one. At least from what I've heard from different YouTubers and stuff. So, but yes, that is how I don't take any fall damage. It's because of my backpack. If I take that off, I most certainly will take damage. So, this is... Yeah, I gotta do a lot of Oh no. I gotta do a lot of cleanup on this train track here. Why have you reached... What in the world? What is this? What is this? I don't know what that is. So it picks up blocks because this is technically an entity right now. So the whole thing is one, I guess one unit is, for lack of better words. And then it just puts it into any kind of storage that it has. I'm not explaining that very well. That's the most that I actually know. So my apologies on not explaining that very well. But yes, this is an entity right now that I'm riding on. So before I go any further, let's see what the land looks like. And just like that, I ran out of water. So, luckily for me, I don't have any on me. I have a fueling tank. Do I not have a water tank? I don't see any. So do I have any in here? No. No. Okay. So I'm just going to have to take the backpack off and refill it like this. Okay. Why is it? I swear I'm not dumb. I don't know why that is not allowing me to fill it up with water. Come on. All right, so that is empty. Can you please let me fit? So how am I supposed to fill that? Do I need to just use one of these and fill it up that way? So this is how I refill my fuel, my jetpack. These fueling tanks obviously can hold water and stuff like that. Use water. Oh, I forgot about that. So, yeah. If you refuel these without the filling tank or the fueling tank, then you have to have like coal or a bucket of lava or something, and you hold the jetpack in your offhand and then press Q. But since I have these fueling tanks, I can just wear the jetpack and fly around as it fuels up. So that is very nice. I need to see... I don't know. I might just go straight across with a little bridge here and then bring it down. Yeah, that might be the way to do it. So let's go ahead and just bring this over as far as I need to. Banana, what usernames are you actually seeing? If they're diabolical, I want to know. I'm very curious. And Signal, thank you. I am actually very excited about this mod pack. All right. Have a great night there, No Signal. I look forward to playing with you soon. I'm actually very excited for that. going on? I'm going to have to get with you, too, to see what mod loader and what version and all that stuff, because I didn't see anything on there about what all that is. But yes, yes. And a time and all that stuff. All right, so now I think this is where I want to go down. I wasn't actually paying attention to how far I was going, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to clear all of this, but that's okay. Banana, those are very diabolical. Okay, absolutely, I will keep an eye out for it. Awesome, I will keep an eye out for it. I will be live again Friday if you want to come back. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna have to get rid of so many trees. Bye! Alright, time to deforest a forest. Time to deforest the forest! Yeah! I don't know why I'm cheering on deforestation. Oh. What are you working with? Like, what kind of farms are you working with? I am interested to know. Wait, you said server. Is that the one that you were playing with your friends, right? Or are you on a, like a public server? I don't know why I'm breaking all the grass. Get rid of this tree. Okay, I didn't know they had, like, public create-based servers. What are you saying what to? Banana, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, is that the name of the server? Okay, so I want that to come. Nice sweeping. Okay. I may have to check it out. Is it just create or is it other mods as well? Oh, I don't have enough. Let's like bring this down to like right here. Okay, that's actually really cool. I didn't know they had that. All right, so now let's go ahead and actually throw those in there. Now let's hope that this works how I would like it to work. No, it is not working how I want it to work. Okay. I've heard of all of them. I have not played with the Power mod, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have that in this mod pack. I don't want that to be there. I think I'm gonna have to take all of these out of here. And then go ahead and actually back this up and then break it. So let's go ahead and break all of this. I did also find a Swift Sneak 3 book in my random chests. So this is me going normally. You forgot that you've removed your paragraphs of autocorrect. Ah. So this is me crouching and moving normally. This is me crouching now. I am so fast! This is gonna be great for building. Oh, why? That... Banana, that is... Why? Why? I am baffled. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. You make a good point. Why not? You make a very good point. What do you mean it's reached the end of the track? No, it hasn't! Oh, you son of a... You son of a... So let's have this nice and smooth. Banana, are you gonna play on that server? Let's say, I think why not, right? So I am genuinely excited for it. No, I don't want to dig down. I am not gonna lie. That is very hard for me to read. I do struggle with reading sometimes. That was roughly one of the auto-corrected statements. That is wild. I could never do that. Sick. We're gonna have to team up and kill everyone. Don't know why I'd want to kill everyone, but, you know, we're gonna have to do it. Don't. It's still... I don't want that deleted. now is a great time to put these back in here. And let's hope. What? This is a catastrophe. What is this? Get rid of this and this. This is a catastrophe. No, I don't want you to go up. This is such a struggle. I'm trying my best. Yes, I see you have reached the end of the track. There we go. Would you actually want to team up, Banana, or would you want to be an enemy if you did join the server? Because either one, I think, would be cool. All right, hey, we can team. I guess it's gonna be like from my understanding, it's gonna be pretty team heavy, anyways. So I guess that is gonna work out in our favor. And I guess I'm also tunneling again. You know what I just realized, Banana? I'm gonna have to go through and decorate all of this. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to go through and decorate all of this. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. How far? I'm hoping that goes back down. I don't know if it will. Does this go back down? It does. Hey, a spawner. What? Let's see what's in the chest. Nothing and nothing. Sick. So, are you pretty team heavy then? Like, do you try to team up a lot? Or do you just kind of play to play, and then if people want to team, you team? Okay. That's fair then. I would love to play on this server with friends. Well, this world, I should say, with friends. But this is just a normal, like, world on my PC. So it's not a server. So I can't actually play with friends currently. The next world that I make, I will probably buy a server for. Just so I can have people on. Because it does get kind of lonely. Like, I build these builds, and yeah, I'm building them for, like, content and stuff. But also, I want my friends to see them. I want people that I like playing with to see them and actually be like, oh yeah, that's cool, or help me build them or whatnot. Ouch! I think that'd be really cool to actually have people to share the world with. Because it does get a little lonely. Have you ever thought about doing content yourself? Because I will say, if you want to do it, definitely don't hold yourself back from doing it. But also understand that it is a grind. Like, there's no getting around it. That it is a grind. You have. What, you have as in, like, you have thought about it, or you have done content? It took me, I mean, okay. Why didn't you stick with it? I mean, it took me, so I'm 23 now. I wanted to do content probably since I was like 14, 15 years old, and it took me until, I guess, a couple months before, or 4 months or so before my 23rd birthday to actually start doing content. And it's just, I was afraid to fail, I think. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. That would be a problem. If you wanted to, you can always find, like, if you wanted something that was cheap, but better than your laptop, you could always look on, like, Facebook Marketplace and stuff for computers and stuff like that. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yo, get out of there. What are the chances I dig straight into a village? What are the chances? And why does this not have a roof on it? Get out of here. My bad now, sucker. My bad now. Yeah. Yeah, my bad. Yes, a chance to find a village. Well, the thing is, now I gotta, like, go around it, and because I don't want to go through it. So, I suppose you are gonna die. And I suppose the spider, wherever it went, is also going to die. I gotta back this sucker up, and I gotta figure out how to turn this, because I don't want to go straight through the village. So let's back her up, back her up, back her up. And, like, right here should be plenty of enough room. Let's get on through. I'm thinking we're at 75 right now. I'm thinking I don't want to go any lower. Not yet. What is over here? Is this just a ruined village? Oh, they got castles? Nah, this has got to be pillagers. Yeah, this has got to be pillagers. There's no way this is... Because this is a literal castle here. Okay, I stand corrected. This is not pillagers. It's just a ruined village. nothing, and nothing. All right. So, where am I? Have I been to this one? I have not been to this one, so I'm going to claim... Oh, wait, that one was already claimed, so I have been here. I think. Yeah, I have been here. So, I want to turn anyways, so if I, like, come over here and turn and go this way, I can follow this along here and go that way. Wow, I am not that far away from... I'm pretty far away from my base, but I'm not that far away from where I need to go. So... let's, like, bring this back to here. Get rid of all these. And then... yep. Using a pickaxe to dig dirt. I don't have enough. And then we'll place this here. There we go. So now let's see how this looks. You know what? You're gonna die to these. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, stop. I guess that's the only problem with having a deployer on here, is you just can't turn. Like, I don't want any of this here. So let's go ahead and break all of it. No! Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We can come back over here. And we can put that back. That is connected. I do need to remove all of the tracks from... oh, I'm getting ambushed. I need to remove all the tracks from the chest. Die and... die. 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 Yeah. Dead. Alright, so that is all empty. Now I should be able to turn. It's reached the end of its track. Okay, apparently I still have one more there. So let's go ahead and break that. So right here. I don't understand that. I don't understand why it's saying I reached the end of my track. Because I clearly didn't. Does this look smooth now? It does look smooth. So I'm hoping this time will be the, what, third or fourth and final time that I need to do this. Okay, so come back. I didn't realize I didn't have the drills on. Alright. Turn the drills on. There we go. Now, when I turn, it should dig. Alright. Perfect. I'm going to have to do quite a bit of messing around with this curve here. But we'll get a general idea of what we want the curves to look like. Unfortunately, I am no stranger to messing around with the curves. Honestly, I think the curves are probably my least favorite thing to actually deal with. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. And for some reason, this did break. So I think... And I went the wrong way. So we're going to go over here. And then I think we're just going to follow this down. And then from here, we'll shoot all the way down to this side, follow this, and then cross right here. So what does the terrain look like? Maybe I bring it over here so it's a little more flat and a little less that I have to do. Hey, a waystone. That one was undiscovered. So that one definitely I've never seen before. What is this? What is that? Am I going to get distracted again? No. What is this? I don't know what that was. I will say this looks cool over here. Oh no. So there's that. So I suppose we can bring this down, actually. Bring this down over here. Kind of follow that. And then maybe bridge or tunnel through there. Bridge over. Tunnel up if I have to. And then come over. Okay, so that's what I'll do. This is not the best way for me to have done this, I don't think. Ah. I have never heard of that mod, actually. So that is very good to know. You know, I'm going to stop and actually take a picture of that chat right now. So that I have that, so that when the time comes, and it is a good time for me to actually start my own server, then I will keep that in mind. So, but from here, I want my shovel. I want my shovel, and I want this to go probably like that many blocks, and then go up. I think. Yes. So that means 1, 2, 3. 3. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that needs to go there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we just keep going up. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm never getting out of this, am I? For right now. Just on a shopping spree. What do you pay with? Diamonds, coins? For right now, we will throw that there. Spurs? Am I reading that right? Spurs? Ah. So I do have, like, if I do have diamond shards. Oh, and diamond coins. Let's see. Do I have that? SP URS. I do not. How is it nighttime already? I guess I just gotta sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Break that, and then let's hope this works decent. If not, I am SOL. I don't know what I do. Oh, like quests. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do. This is on 79. So we're gonna go like find wherever 79 is. So 79 is right here. So we're just gonna, you know, we're just gonna place this here and go over here and let the game do it as it sees fit. Too sharp. And if you have the beautiful mod, you can also add spurs to those quests as well. Bountiful, not beautiful, bountiful. Okay. Yeah, actually, very interesting. I love hearing all the different mods and stuff that you can add and like what they do. I don't know why, but it just seems so like, what do you mean too sharp? What do you mean too sharp? Why can't I do that? So am I gonna have to... I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. I think if that's there, I think I want to have this at 79. So I'm just gonna put this here. And then from here, I'm going to connect this over here. Hopefully it lets me. Which it is not. So we will come... I guess right here. And then too sharp. Yo, this is annoying. We are going to change this up. Let's get rid of that. And then let's see where we actually can put this over here. So can only turn up to 90 degrees, which means it's too sharp, or not sharp enough, I guess. Can connect. Where did I see that it can connect? Right here. Except I don't want that in. So let's get a nice big sweeping curve here. So can we like, we can do it over here. Nice big sweeping curve. I hope that looks pretty good. So now let's go ahead and see how this looks. If it doesn't look good, well, that is too bad for me because that's where it's staying. I love how I'm just in the middle of like 5 blocks. Villager, that is a bad spot for you. you dummy. Yeah, just for that. Just for that. You have nowhere to go. Yeah, that's what you get. You dummy. Before I forget, I am gonna go ahead and get rid of all of these blocks. Just, like I say, so I don't forget. And then this one as well. And then I don't know what's going on there. And then these ones need to go. Alright. So those are gone now. So now all that I should have to worry about is just the blocks in the middle that, because I have the deployer there, the middle block is, or the middle drill is missing. So. What is going on? I'm still controlling this, I guess. Can I back it up, please? Thank you. Now let's go ahead and get rid of these blocks. Oh, chicken. Yeah, it was a bad spot for you to stop. That was a very bad spot for you to stop. Okay, I like the big sweep. Awesome. Oh, that is sick. So let's go ahead and flip this around so I can go back and do it that way. There we go. So let's go back. Let's back her up first. And then see, maybe I won't even have to break those blocks. No, I definitely think I'll have to break the blocks in the middle. Yeah, I'll have to break some of them. But some of them is better than all of them. And then that is just breaking all that. Okay. It's a good thing I'm gonna straight fill all this. And we can fix that. Not a problem. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill everything. Is everything dead? Oh, nope. We're still killing things. Okay. So let's go ahead and stop. Actually, now that we're back here, I am going to go all the way back and I am going to clean up some stuff. All right. Yeah, I am going to clean up some of these trees and stuff. Like every tree underneath needs to go. So why? Yeah, we'll start this way and then go from there. Like every tree needs to be gone. Mass deforestation. Nope, need to keep going. And now we can stop. Stop. All right. So mass deforestation, here I come. Like, you need to go. This dirt can go. Except I don't like that hole. Don't know why I don't like the hole, but I don't like the hole. That can go. This can go. This tree needs to go. That needs to go. All of that needs to go. There are so many trees that need to go. You need to go. Come on. It's nighttime again. Let's go ahead on this tree and sleep. Only sleep during night and thunderstorms. See what else while we wait for it to be night, which it is officially nighttime. So go back up to my safety tree and let's take a nap. Pick this bad boy back up. Let's get rid of this tree too. And this one goes, this one goes, this one goes, this one goes, this one, this one. This one goes, this one goes. All of these need to go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. This poor bee is like, why are you taking all of my trees? Because I can. That one, that tree. There's so much that needs to be done. I guess this is what I'll be doing for the next few streams. Banana. I guess this is what I'm doing for the next few streams. Now, I in no way intend on doing the whole, like, train, the whole train track all the way from my base to here. To the chest, I should say. I do not plan on designing that in this video. Because I do still have to make a video out of this. So a revolving door. You know, I never would have thought to actually make a revolving door. But now that you said that, kind of makes me want to make one. Don't know what I'd make it to. Or for. But it kind of makes me want to make one. So many trees need to go. This needs to go. I could not imagine doing this without Vein Miner. I don't even know if I would have attempted this without Vein Miner. This tree needs to go as well. Apparently this one needs to go. This one needs to go. That needs to go. I will have birch wood for days. Let's get that. Hopefully all of that will be gone now. Nope, there are a couple stumps left in this tree. And then there is one right here as well. Okay. And there we go. So let's go ahead and try to collect as much as we can from all of this. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything so far. This pig is gonna die. Yep. I did say he was gonna die. This tree needs to go. This one needs to go. This one. This one. This tree should probably go as well. And then this one needs to go. 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 And it looks like I need to take this one and this one down too. And then this one and this one just for good measure. What am I actually getting from this? Whole lot of saplings and just a whole lot of birchwood, right? I don't think they drop apples. I don't think birch trees drop apples. But this is a lot of bone meal that I'm gathering. So let's flip-flop my train around. After I look at the map, oh yeah, that is very prominent now. I'm not quite sure if I like how it just goes straight. But then it does come out here and kind of curve a little bit, which I like that a lot, actually. I guess I am killing this guy first. Come here. You literally don't do anything. I'm gonna just let you burn. Just kidding. Did I get a backpack from that? I did get a backpack. Is there anything in it? No. But I can put some more junk in there. So let's go ahead and back this train up out of the tunnel here so I can actually get it once I relocate it. Okay, so that is good for me. Can I stand on this? I can. And I want to look this way. So let's see. So this tree needs a little bit of removal. What? A sugar glider? Can I tame you? Oh, I guess I am flying home with a sugar glider. Double gold from alloy forging. What mod is that for? Because you saw my gold farm now, but I feel like if I could get double the amount of gold from adding another step, I feel like that'd be worth it. Oh, I have all of this to do as well. Very self-explanatory mod name. I should have seen that. I should have known that. Oh, okay. So in my case, it wouldn't work then. I don't know why I decided to bring the sugar glider home. All right. So I am gonna get this guy into my house. Okay. So, like, if you put, like, a raw gold block in there, will you get 18 gold from it? And you'll get 18 gold from that still? With it being faster? Because if so, I mean, that's kind of a steal. Not gonna lie. Oh, I need a name tag for this guy, don't I? If I just, like, throw you on the wall there. That is so cute. Okay. That is sick, actually. You need a honeycomb to... Okay. So we are going to pick you up and throw you in here with the allay and hope you don't leave. There you go. And there you go. I hope that guy doesn't despawn. If he does, I'm going to be sad. But he is just freaking adorable. He is so pretty. So cute. Alright, so I want Temp Train 2. So we're just gonna fly right past all of this, and we're gonna ignore the oak trees for right now and just work on the birch trees, maybe. I kind of just want to continue with the train track here. Spider jockey. Something you don't see every day. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of this one as well. And realize it's nighttime again, so it's time to sleep again. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Morning already? That was cringy. I'm sorry. That was cringy. Yeah, come at me. You're gonna burn. I'm sadistic today. I don't know where it's coming from, but maybe I'm just having a good time. Alright. I think that is what's going on. I'm just having a grand old time, and this guy's gonna go because I want the trees gone. The trees gone. Of course I want the trees gone. I want the leaves gone. You need to go. You need to go. You can probably stay. But you can't. Alright, let's see where I need to get rid of more trees. Right here. So I'll get rid of you. I will get rid of you. And I will get rid of these two as well. And I'll get rid of you. Oh my gosh! That was very close. Don't know where you came from. Don't want to know. I just want you dead. Wow. That actually scared the living crap out of me. Now that I am definitely wide awake, let's go ahead and get rid of all these floating bits. Can I just get rid of this and this? Is that another creeper down there? Now I'm paranoid. Now I'm paranoid. Get rid of this tree too, because it's actually ugly. That tree is ugly. And I'm not going to cut that one down because I don't want to deal with the bees. They can have a happy life in that tree. I will probably come to get your beehive at some point. You can also make brass with the alloy. Forge using 2 copper and 1 zinc. Only gives 3 brass. Are you playing in a version that has trial chambers? Because if so, you're using Create. If you want to do it that way, just go ahead and find a trial chamber, mine everything with a minecart contraption, and then just uncraft the blocks. If they're wax, take everything off and uncraft the blocks. Ah, shoot. Yeah, that's my problem. Like, I'm playing on 1.20.1, I think. I think it's 1.20.1, 1.20.1. So I'm missing a lot of the new features, which is fine. Kind of a blessing and a curse, because I really don't have any experience on the new versions. So it's nice not having to worry about all that, like all the other things that are new in Minecraft, like vanilla Minecraft, and just worry about the modded stuff. Okay, I am zooming around here with my camera, going poof, 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 poof. I don't know why I'm being cringy. I'm just having fun. I think that was cringy, but maybe you don't. So let's go ahead and chop this down. This is a scary place. This is a tall tree. Oh my gosh. All of this needs to go. You know what? We're just going to break the leaves, because I don't know where the rest of this actually is. So, and I need to make it look semi-decent. There's that. These are big trees. I don't know why they're so big. Come on. No. Alright, I guess I can't really go down any further. Or, I'm sorry, into the forest any further, because every tree, as you see, is very heavily connected. Unless I want to, like, break out a bunch of trees there. Which I suppose I could. Like, start here, and then just break them all down. And then whatever despawns, despawns. Whatever doesn't, doesn't. Everything that I can see is gonna go. So that's gone. And then I need this one gone as well. So I think I can just start actually down here and take this tree out. And then, so that is gone. And then if I take this out, this should be a nice starting point for actually making a decent looking opening. Except I am missing a bunch of stuff. So why? So we're just gonna cut you off here. Yeah, we're gonna cut you off there. So that no more leaves are touching, and then get rid of everything. Okay, so that's gone. This spider web needs to go. So now I can just chop away at all of this. Just like this. I don't like the fact that they're hollow on the inside. And then where else did I want to take this? I wanted to take it Oh boy. So I will go here, get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then there's that there. And then I want to get rid of this one. This is, I should not have touched this forest. Because I'm going to be here all day if I want to try to get the entire thing. Or at least, to the best of my ability, get it. So, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have touched it. Oh, a poison spider. Haha, you can't get me. You can't get me. Until I fall down and then I get hit. Is that enough? I mean, it is kind of ugly now. So let's go ahead and see if I break this down, where are the next trees? And then if I break this one down, where are the next trees over here? Right there. So yes, I can just go ahead and delete all of this now. So that's gone. That spider is still following me. And then this should be the last little bit, right? Incorrect. We still have some. That's a normal dark oak. Yeah, come into the water. You still hit me? There is no way you can reach that far. There is no shot. I'm tight. That's an Enderman, and I just looked straight at him. He doesn't seem to mind. Banana, I apologize on seeing your message so late. So yes, I believe that is the same version that I play on. Hey, welcome back. Hey, I got something to show you real quick. I got something to show you. I gotta find a waystone because I gotta go back to my base. Actually, I have a waystone. I got something to show you. We'll throw this waystone here and call it Train V3. Alright. I think you're gonna like this. I got something to show you. Hey, did he leave? Plop. Oh, no, 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 no. Look at this. Oops. You're on my wall. You're in my world. Because I appreciate you actually coming and supporting me. Yeah, I said, did he leave? Because my concurrent viewers was at 1 instead of 2. It just hadn't updated yet. I didn't realize. We gon' sleep. But yeah, you're in my world. Because you support me, so I want to show my support back. And do what I can. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. I did see that. I was like, why is it blue? But then I realized, oh. Of course, man. Let's say I appreciate everyone who comes in and says hi, stays for a little while, even if it's like 2 minutes. I still appreciate the fact that someone took time out of their day to say hi. Yeah, I'm not dealing with those trees yet. I'm going to continue placing track. We going through another tunnel. How you been, though, Plope? Am I saying that right? Plope? I certainly hope I'm saying that correctly. But we are just trying to connect my world to my storage system down here. Okay, close enough is... I'm glad I'm close enough. And it's great to hear that you're doing good. All right, so this thing is technically a train, but I'm pressing all the wrong buttons again. This is technically a train, but I put mechanical drills on it so that as I'm moving through the world, it'll actually dig for me. And then I put this deployer on it so that it'll place track for me automatically. Granted, it has track in its storage. And then this is just a storage vault. But I am actively collecting all of the blocks. So like 14, I've dug 14, almost 15,000 dirt, 12,000 cobblestone. Oh, nope. 42,000, almost 43,000 cobblestone. Yeah, I was not digging that out by hand. Get out of here, fly. I just got to figure out where I want to go from here. Because I think I want to continue this way a little bit. And then maybe... What's the elevation change over here? So, no, the train tracks are actually staying. Because I do have an actual train that I built that is going to be bringing items to and from my base. So from my base over here, all the way to my storage system over here. So I don't like the fact that there was a pillager here, so I'm going to go kill him. Wherever he may have gone. Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. I will say, do not attack the bisons. They will kill you. Even in full diamond, they hit like a truck. I don't know which way. I don't know how I want to do this. Got distracted. I was looking for train. Okay, so if I just go straight, that is at 79. So what is that? 78. So I could go straight until I hit, that's 68, 69. And then there's another mountain. I don't really want to go through another mountain, I don't think. Because where am I on the map now? I am right here. I could go around the mountain, maybe? No, by the looks of it, I'm going to have to go either over it or through it. Yeah, by the looks of it, I'm over it or through it. Oh, wait. This could be cool. What does this actually look like? Is it literally just a circle? Oh, I'm not going to be able to get back up. Okay, so I'm going to have to bring this all the way, or come all the way over here so I can actually get back up. So I'm going to turn my render distance to max, and then I'm going to let it actually sit for a sec. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. The only problem is this little bit here. This water bit here. Okay. I know where my train is going. My train is going to go under, it's going to go under there, and then it's going to follow. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. That is sick. I have an idea, and I'm gonna execute it. It's just gonna take a while. So let me go ahead and figure out exactly how to get over here. So this is, what is this? This is 70, where's 79? 79 is this block. So if I, honestly, so we are in 79 here. Honestly, we're just gonna go straight for a little bit. So I need to grab some blocks, and we're gonna go straight for a little bit. Get that on a straight, and then I'll add the tracks to it. And then once we get straight, that's not gonna work. So I do need to throw some blocks down here. So like right here, that should work there. There we go. So now I should be able to sit in here, get straightened out, and then I can throw the track back in there. Ooh, a flower farm. What kind of flowers? Like, is it a vanilla flower farm, or is it modded as well? And this is a Pope. This is what I was talking about too with it digging. It just dug all that grass out for me. The chicken is in a bad spot. Yep. Okay. Stop. So now I want to take some track and go from here, and I want to go all the way over to like 79. I want to go all the way over to like here. So where can I put this where it's gonna be able to connect? Okay. Yeah, wither flowers are a pain in the butt to get, so I don't blame you for not collecting those, or not farming those. I myself have never tried a wither farm, but I know it's a pain in the butt. Too far away. So how close? Ooh, I can go here. So we are going to hit grave, and that is my track. Ooh, that is a nice sweeping track. And then from here, I think that is going to be a great entrance point. But I want that to be just a little bit above the water, because I want to do the same design. So I need to place another waystone down so that I know before. So I want to go to temp train. Infinite cobble, yes! Infinite cobble is the perfect move. 63. Yeah, Infinite Cobble is a perfect move because then it unlocks everything for you, Banana. 63, and this is 66. So temp train 4. So now I need to sleep. So we will put this here in my inventory so that when it hits 1835 in the top right, I can sleep. And there we go. What is extended AE? $63. Whoa, what is... I don't know what that was. What is this down here? Viridium. We're just gonna... Diamonds. Oh. Okay, I'm drowning. We want 63... 64, 65, 66. So this is where I want it to come out, which means I need this to come... probably there? Yes, there. So I am at 3367. Ah! AE2 processor thingies. I like it. So I have AE2. Oh, there's 26 pages. I don't have anything with extended AE2, if that's the actual mod. So 3367. Oops. And then now I can just go back up. It is. Okay, yeah, so I don't have that in my world, unfortunately. So this needs to come back over here. This is going to be all kinds of funky. 3367. 67 right here. So where can I place this? Cannot create S-bends. Why can you not create an S-bend? Can we create this over here? 3367, which would be this block. But I don't want that to go down yet, so I need this to go... What level is this on? 75. So how far away? 67. So how far away can I make this? $67 is this block here. Actually, maybe I don't want to make it that far away. Maybe I want to make it like right here. So 68, 67. And then from here, I want to go... Oh, that is not going to work. That is not going to work. So I got to break all of this. Okay. What if I break this and then bring this out more first? I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to bring this out more and then curve. So let's figure this out. And I don't want to be going max speed. 30k blaze rods? Dude, what are you going to do with 30,000 blaze rods? I guess you could ask me what I'm going to do with 15,000 dirt. So... So from here... I can go... What was it? 3367. Yes, we are both playing mods. Not together, though. Unfortunately. Okay, so there's that. And then I do want this to go straight, and then I need it to go down. So how far do I need it to go down? I guess the best option for me here would be to just go ahead and dig it out. Ultimate Factory. I don't think so. No. I do not. Yeah, I don't have Ultimate Factory, unfortunately. Oh, come on. Wait. How would I tell? Because I just searched it up in the... Okay. No, I cannot automate Wither Skeleton Skulls. I don't know what that enchantment is. Curse of Enfeeblement. So we want 1, 2, 3. That to go there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now this is where it gets fancy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we are on... What level is this? This is 71, so we want this to be 71 right here. Okay. Now we should be able to just go ahead and place the tracks in. I don't see why this would be a problem now. And then we'll take our drill, our train, and just dig out the blocks that are in the way. Is that going to go straight over? That is going to go straight over. Sick. So let's like put this, I guess, here. And then from here, we want to go down with it to like there. And then from here, we want to go there. I should probably eat because I don't have a whole lot of hunger left. And then if I... Oops. Didn't mean to break that. That's fine. We will be able to fix it. I want that like that. So I don't want the block. Can I break this? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want those blocks in the way. So let me go back and get my train. And then we can just go ahead and mine whatever is in the way of the drills. And that'll leave a nice tunnel. So, yikes, yikes, yikes. I forgot I need to take the tracks out. So, let's take these out again. There we go. And then now I need to delete this. And let's hope I don't delete the curve. Because that would be upsetty spaghetti. Just like I did. But that is fine, because we can just put it back. Press Grave to smooth it out. And it is indeed time to go back to bed. Sleepy, sleepy. Let's pick this bad boy back up. And now that we have, yep, there is no track in there. We should be able to turn right here, take this curve. No. So why? I guess I will get rid of that as well. Let's see if I can still make this curve. I'm not sure if I can, considering I just got rid of 2 blocks. I don't see why I couldn't. There we go. You're not going to notice 2 blocks anyways. This isn't precise by any means, so it doesn't matter. I just needed to get from where I'm going to where I need to be. Perfect. And there we go. Is my waystone on the way? Yes, it is. This will make it nice and easy. So now this is where I can put the tracks back in. So that when I run out of... Oh, I'm not controlling this anymore. When I run out of what's already been placed, I can just keep driving. I don't have to go back through and manually place them. And then once I get to the actual water, that is where I will probably take a quick break to see where I actually... Where am I? So I do need to make a curve at some point. So I think I'll get a little bit into the water and then make another 50 block curve like I did by my house. I keep forgetting that... What is going on? These tracks are going to be the death of me. These tracks are really going to be the death of me. I need to go further back. Yes. I think, right? Yeah. Let's clean this up so I can actually do this again. And then that one, that should be the last of it. Can't do that. Okay, let's hope and pray that that actually goes down. Yes, it does. Sick. And then we're going to have to do this on the way back up as well. But that's fine. That doesn't matter. That's nothing but a ting. The only problem with doing a train track that's this long is you have to decorate it, and my track is going to be, it's already quite long. Coming out of here, curve. It is just mostly straight here, but it does have a little bit of a curve, and then a little bit more of a curve. So, from my base to my chest here is 4,000 blocks. Hey, you know, I've never actually made a honey farm. Believe it or not, I've never made one. So let's see how this looks. It looks like garbage, not gonna lie. But that's fine. We will relocate that there. And then we're gonna back this up just a hair. That way we can reach the end of the tracks. And hopefully it mines it out as I think it will. Yes, which it is. Perfect. And hello to everyone who has joined. If you would like to join chat, feel free. I am very, very interested in you guys. Oh, they all left. Anyways, I was saying I'm interested in you guys, and I love hearing from you. It is honestly the highlight of my day, because I get to be friendly with everyone. You need 30 beehives. Good, I've built it before. Just annoying because bees fly everywhere. Yeah, that doesn't sound like it'd be very fun. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like it'd be a big pain in the butt. Okay, so now I need to throw my tracks back in there. And I also need to back up a little bit. There we go. And right over there where that stone bridge is not a glitch. It is actually a stone bridge. Like a natural spawning bridge. So that is very cool, and I want to go under it. Yeah, that's true. They do return at night. And you can use Silk Touch, right, to get the bees. Like the bee's nest with the bees in it. Actually, I want... You know what? We'll do a full 60, a full stack. Now, oh, Swift Sneak makes building so much faster. Holy crap. I've never had Swift Sneak before. They get angry? Ugh, that's no fun. Yeah, how do you make liquid experience? Okay, so, banana. You need... You have nuggets of experience, banana? Because if you do, then I can tell you. If not, I don't know if you don't have nuggets of experience. Yes, okay. So nuggets of experience go into an item drain. Goes into one of these. And then from there, you can pipe it out with a mechanical pump and pipes into a fluid tank. Or you can just let it like be collected by the player. 64 is not enough. I need to go quite a bit further. Actually, I need to go a lot further. I need to go almost all the way over here. So now we'll make a turn, and then we'll make another turn, I guess. So we're not gonna quite go 64 blocks. So we'll go like half. You can use, I have one more Waystone. We're just gonna name it random, and then I can show you my setup. So I have no nuggets of experience. So we are going to flip this around, and I'm going to take some nuggets of experience that I have on me and throw it in there. I don't know where that just went. Where did they all go? I'm going to throw some more in there. All right, so I have all those nuggets of experience. If I just throw this into my brass funnel, there we go. It'll take it out of the drawers and put it in there. But I think you might be able to, if I just throw these. No. Well, I have this on, so if I just throw that, will that work? No, that won't work. So yeah, I think it has to be dispensed onto them in some way. Oh, is this not spinning? Why is this not spinning? Why is this not spinning? Okay, so that's not spinning because that has no power. And that has no power because I took the power that was connected from there to there. Alright, well, I'm not going to get sidetracked. We are just going to throw those back in there. And I'm going to continue my train tracks. By the way, I don't know if I ever told you, Banana. This is my XP farm. It uses silverfish as the XP source. So let me go ahead and go to this one, and we are going to go out a little bit further to like 32. There we go. And then I need to make sure that I can actually get my train track over here. This is gonna be interesting. Yes, I can. And add that there. That is beautiful. And then we'll go straight a little bit, and then we'll turn again. Perfect. So let's go ahead and break this because I don't need... Okay, where's my pickaxe? There we go. Let me get out of here. Holy crap, dolphins. Sleep once again. Pick this up, and now I need to get my pickaxe out again. But now I can wow, I just tried saying break and mine at the same time and said brine. Mine that, and then I can break this one as well. There we go. So now, do I have the track in here? I do. I need to take that out. And now, once I get up here, am I gonna be straight? What do you mean I've reached the end of the track? I have not reached the end of the track. What do you... These have been nothing but a problem. I'm serious. And I can't put that there, but I can put that there. I don't know if this is going to actually do anything by putting these here. I don't know. We will soon find out. And it indeed is not. So right there. So let's bring that out one more. I guess two more. Let's see if this changes anything. If not, then I'm going to have to break it and put it back again. No, it does not. All right, so let's go ahead and pillar up here. Or just do that. Perfect. And then I need to break this and then replace it, I think. I'm really hoping this works. If not, I'm dumbfounded. I don't know what would be causing that to not work. So let's place one more and then place this here. And then if I do a sweeping curve. Okay. Let's hope that this works. Does it work? Let's go. Perfect. So now let's see if that is... That's still not straight. So I am going to have to extend this out just a hair. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be more than enough. And then I can go ahead and break this again. There we go. So now, once I get straight, I should be able to put the tracks back in the chest. Yes, so that is perfect. And then throw those all back in there. And then... So it's all connected. Perfect. So we're going to go this way a little bit, and then we're going to stop here. And then I think I want a bigger curve. So I think I'll go like maybe 2 stacks out. And then maybe a stack that way. So I should be able to place that there, which I can. So we're going to go... I need 2 more pieces. We're just going to go with 2 stacks this way, I guess. I appreciate y'all actually bearing with me with this, because this is my first time ever really doing anything with train tracks. I mean, I have done tests and stuff, but nothing this large, nothing on uneven surfaces, nothing with trees in the way, like none of that stuff. So it is very nice to actually get, I guess, into it. Or I wonder if I should just do 2 full stacks both ways. But I don't know if I'm going to have enough track length. I have plenty of track to do this, but I don't know if my track can actually reach that far. Because that is kind of quite a distance. So, I don't know. Well, that's what this mod that I'm playing, that's what it's all about. Hey! Congrats there, Banana. That is a huge accomplishment. Huge milestone. Plope, that is what the Create mod is all about. It adds infrastructure to Minecraft. I mean, obviously to Minecraft, because that's what I'm playing. But I feel like the Autocrafter is the only really cool OP block we've gotten. So I've never actually used it. I've never even seen it in game. Like, I've seen it on YouTube, but I've never seen it in person. So I have no idea on that one. So this is too far away. That is not what I wanted to hear. So I guess let's build this way. 14 blocks. Too far away. Why is it still too far away? Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of all of this and restart. From here. I mean, that is kind of really far away. So maybe 2 stacks wasn't the move. So let's go ahead and get rid of all of this, and we'll call... I guess we'll call this good. And just go out a bit. Probably the only item that looks like it could have been taken directly from a create-like mod. Is used to automate so much. Ah. Well, that makes sense then, actually. That makes sense why it'd be OP. Can we... That's too sharp. So I do need to continue going this way. What about now? Turn to sharp. I'm gonna get this. I am gonna get this. Turn to sharp. What do you mean turns to sharp? I guess let's keep going this way. What about now? Turn to sharp. Okay, we're getting... Ooh, kelp. We are getting awfully close to that land over there. Let's see if at 32, 30. Yo. Is there anywhere where I can place this? What if I went out like this and then... Not holding enough track. Okay. So I can do that. Okay, so that's what I have to do. So if I want this to be like here, but I want that to be nice sweeping, so that needs to go a little bit further. So let's try it like right on the end. There we go. So that is a big sweeping curve like I wanted. Finally. Oh, that doesn't look very good, but, you know. I guess that's fine. And then I want to get over there. So, I suppose, can I? No, I cannot. So I will have to just build this out just a few more. And then it's going to do another sweep. Once I get a little bit further. I'm not going to lie, that is definitely not the most efficient path. But I like the way it went. And then we'll turn here. We'll just go a bit far this way. And we'll see how far that gets me. I don't think that's going to get me very far because I think it's going to be too sharp. Let's see, does that... So I am right about in line with those. So yeah, that's good. Oh, Taco Bell sounds so good. But enjoy your food, man. I appreciate you stopping. Come back anytime. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's when I'm live. enjoy your food. All right, let's see if this connects the way I want it to. No, too sharp. So what if we need to bring this out a lot more, actually. Thank you. I appreciate the luck with the train. Ah, shit, banana. I hate when servers restart. Like, I understand it's for maintenance reasons and stuff, but, like, it genuinely upsets me. That's kind of why I don't really play on servers too much. Okay, so I think I need to go a little bit further, like right here. Too sharp. I don't want it to do that. I want it to... Yeah, that's what I want it to do. Okay, I just need to go over a couple more blocks. Sick. So, grave. Okay, I guess that is... You know, I guess that is the path that we're gonna take. That looks so dumb. That looks absolutely awful. I'm just gonna follow this way because I'm assuming that I'm gonna need to. I'm assuming that... Ooh, I have to bring it over one block, so that's fine. Bring it over, and then we'll bring it up a few more, too. It's like right there, and I want that to be sweeping as it possibly can, and now it's just straight. Cool. So, again, because I have the deployer on the front, need to bring it just a little bit further. So I can bring that and connect it to here, and now I can go ahead and break all of this. Because I don't need it. And I'm so thankful for Vein Miner. If I didn't have Vein Miner, I would be so lost without it. I usually wait till there's 1 minute left, then I leave so my game doesn't crash. Oh, your game will crash if you get kicked for maintenance? Or get kicked because the server's shutting down? I have never had that problem, and I am very sorry that you do have that problem, because I can imagine that is very frustrating. I can imagine that's super frustrating. If it makes you feel any better, if I log out while I'm in free cam, my game will crash. If that makes you feel any better. I don't know why it would, but if it does. All right, so let's go ahead and, again, take my tracks out and, you know, get rid of the kelp. I don't want the kelp. I have, like, 15,000 at home. You have got to be kidding me, right? All right, well, I don't have the brain power to deal with this right now. Unfortunately, that is where I'm going to be ending this. I appreciate everyone who came out to watch me today. Appreciate everyone who came out to spend some time with me. I wish y'all the best of luck. Don't forget to drink water or whatever you got next to you. Take a sip. It's probably been a while. And have a great night. First, Banana, I am so sorry. 5 minutes to load the mod pack? That is... It takes me like 30 seconds to load mine, and I thought that was long. Brother, I actually feel bad, not gonna lie. Because I know the pain of trying to do something that your equipment can handle, but really probably shouldn't. I understand the pain. Also, with that being said, like I said, I appreciate everyone who came out. Drink some water, drink some milk, whatever you got next to you. Later, guys. Peace.